Merhaba arkadaşlar, Starfield'a gizli görevle devam ediyoruz. Videonun devamı için kanala abone olup videoyu beğenmeyi ve bildirim çanını açmayı unutmayın. Şimdi çarpma. Çarptık anasını satayım. Mars'a mı gidiyoruz?
Entering United Colony space. Please maintain course and prepare to be scanned. Scan complete. You're clear.
I have things for you.
Well, hello, sunshine.
Balon.
Yeah, take a look at this. See you soon, love.
Görüşürüz aşkım.
Building Sidonia completely underground. Clever way of keeping the city shielded from the harsh Martian landscape.
Buy your weapons. Just make sure to keep them holstered at all times.
Hey, it's my personal safety.
Somebody's struck oil.
Look at this place. I can't imagine being cramped down here, choking on the fumes and the dust.
Aynen ya.
No trees, no grass. It's depressing.
How's it going? Can I help you? Yo, hey, I'm Manaki. Feel cool. Sounds like a plan.
Anı satayım. Ne sattım? Şey sattım.
Yo, stay good out there.
Oh, I love low gravity. Makes me feel like I'm
If you're here to
floating
buy
on
or
air.
sell, you might want to talk. And by sensitive, I'm guessing you mean something you don't want. I can probably help you with that. Aurora, huh?
The Trade Authority turning away
All I'm going to point at is the ceiling, with my middle... Of course, if there's a finder's fee, You know, it's funny. Suddenly,
Well, well. It appears she suddenly remembers.
There's a buddy of mine who runs with the Crimson. If he isn't passed out, you can find him. Oh, and it.
Whatever you need, you've got it.
It's not easy living inside Oyun.
Unless you're here to serve me another drink, you can turn around and walk away. Hey, why don't you say that a little louder? Okay. If you've got a whole shipment of this stuff, you're going to need to move it fast. Pipe down! What the hell's the matter with it? Look, I don't know what that big mouth Searsha told. Now, do you want my help move? Yeah, well, she...
Well, this is utterly ridiculous.
Lady, if you want me to move... Now listen up, because I'm not going to repeat myself. You probably spent it all on... Feel free to throw as many credits in. His name's Carl. Don't worry, you can.
Back for more, eh?
Salak salak işlerle uğraşıyoruz ya.
Faith in God is what matters most. This must be
Something I can... Adler Camp. Adler, you said? Look, I'm tired. It's been a... Oh, wait. I told him I'd pay up next... Look, I haven't got a single credit.
Perhaps he's already been.
What game? No way! I'm already No, it's not that. I know. If I give you the last of my... Holy crap! Thank you.
Seeming to share.
Buna koyayım, niye hep zararlı bir şey çıkıyoruz ya? Şimdiden $4000 zarardayız ya.
Something for? There, would you look at that? He going to be a problem anymore? Nice, nice. You know, if you like this kind of, you think you can handle. If you haven't figured that out by now, then I'm interested. Come on, so can you handle? All right. I'll call ahead. Head out to Europa. You'll find... Oh, and I've taken care of that already.
Stay away from the sixth circle unless you're a minor. delightful spot in this rather drab city. Word and we'll get underway.
Haydi güzelim, şeker ezelim. Ne olduğumuz belli değil. Para mı topluyoruz? Ajan mıyız? Asker miyiz? Kaptan mıyız?
Look who finally had the guts to show up. Looks like so. Big shot. I hear Adler thinks you're good enough to join our crew. You betting your life on that? Because the only way out of our organization is with a warhead up your grab drive. So, before I put you to work, let's get everything out in the open. I don't know if Adler mentioned it, and for his sake, I hope he hasn't. But you aren't about to sign up with any average pirate crew. You're signing up with the Crimson Fleet. That's if you get through this little task I have planned for you. There's a medical supply ship called the Ragana, jumping into Enceladus's orbit. On board that ship, you'll find a traitor named Austin Rake. I want him dead.
Haydi.
This job isn't about the loot, but I suppose every dog needs its scraps. Keep whatever worthless junk is on that ship. Just
Zeka
remember,
köpek dedi
the
orospu çocuğu.
kill Rake? That's your only option? If you want my advice, there's only one way to guarantee he dies. Turn the Ragana into space junk. Only way to be sure. It's done when Rake stops breathing. Head back here when you're finished. And don't keep me waiting for long.
So that's the notorious Nova Mora. I have to say, if she's the finest that the Crimson Fleet has to offer, joining them might be a terrible mistake.
I've been tracking Rick for months. He's making it tough. He changes his location, but you know what? It's worth every damn cred. Rick used to run with the fleet. Hell, I'm the one who vouched for him. Back then he had a different name and a different identity. Everything was fine until he wanted out. So...
pilot of the Ragana. We are a simple transport ship heading to New Homestead. I was afraid of that. Look, we are not built for combat. What is it you want exactly? Oh God, I do not know.
Keep in mind, we're not threatening to board you. We're asking. The distinction is rather important.
Well, normally I would say no, but frankly it will be safer for us that way. Alright, you can dock. We will talk then.
Ne işlerle uğraşıyoruz ya?
If you are free soon, could we talk?
Yes?
Never would I have imagined to encounter something like these Starborn. I suppose this proves that idea. Regardless of how impossible they may have seemed before now, I agree we should keep looking for answers, but clearly these Starborn are connected to the artifact. Did they make these things? Have they... You are right. And it would seem that we will need to be on our guard from now on. They seem to know much about us. We should return to our search then.
Any troubles you need to share? The two of us make quite the pair, eh? I'm loved. If it keeps us close.
Missed the sound of my voice, huh?
Not sure what to make of you being here. If you wanted to kill us, you could have done that from your ship. If you wanted our cargo, we could have jettisoned it. I guess I should just stop talking and let you say your piece.
Aynen öyle.
That is true. Which means you don't... Now, do you mind telling us? You really do not know which one of us is Rake, do you? And you do not seem to care either. Okay, I have idea. Then, when we dock, we will leave him. That is fair. We do not... Is that all right with you?
Do I have a choice?
It does not Well then, it is agreed. You go back, and in case any of your handlers get suspicious, here. This should be proved.
So now what? They're gonna put me in a sys-def prison? I'm not saying it's worse than death, but it's pretty damn close.
İnşallah inanırlar. Büyük belaya girdik ya. Aa, Satürn. Yoksa Mars mı? Satürn. Oh oh.
Damn mercs just don't know how to take a hit. Hey, Brooke, wanna help me with some target practice?
Lan.
Now tell me about the Ragana. Huh. No kidding. I would have preferred if you hadn't left. Anyway, you wanted into the crimp. Hope this business with rakes taught you something. If you screw up, and I wind up looking like an... Yeah? Last person who's... Now that you know the deal, I'm gonna upload the coordinates for our headquarters in the Crick system. Head out there as soon as you can.
Well, we're in. I hope you know what you're doing.
Kızıl filoya girdik.
Hail acknowledged. You're clear to dock at docking port 1. The commander will be waiting for you in operations.
Bunlar bizi izliyorsa ne bakacağız?
Look at all of this. UC SysDef certainly isn't taking the Crimson Fleet threat lightly.
I had a friend on the Ragana. I hope I'll be able to see him next time we're on shore leave.
Yes?
You have permission to speak freely. We got the message from the Ragana about Austin Rick. Suffice to say,
That's a smart line to follow. But just remember not...
I'll do my part to make certain.
Oh, one more thing before we move on. For transparency's sake, there was concern after what happened with the Regana that coming to her rescue bought a gamble that hopefully paid off. On that note,
I didn't know pirates had a propaganda arm.
it's a dangerous plan, and you came awfully... Luckily, you have a good head on your shoulders. Now it's time for the next phase.
Our intel on Saoirse was correct. After we received reports on your interaction with Adler,
Our files indicate she's second in command, so getting on a... Yes, you pass your... But before we get too confident, that either means she's... Just remember...
and their ruthlessness is only surpassed by their cunning. You should proceed with caution.
So what's next for you on Neighbors? Where you'll meet Delgado, no?
Delgado is the leader of the Crimson Fleet. I have a You'll want to know the individual cadences of every member of them.
Agreed. The last thing we need is to infiltrate the fleet, only to be kicked out because we've underestimated one of their people.
I don't disagree, but it's important to... In any case, now that you're with the fleet, we will shadow you eventually, but we'll need to maintain our... This will also give us time to bolster our defenses.
Sir, on that note, shall we begin implementing the upgrade?
Immediately, Lieutenant. Notify the... I hope your entry into the fleet has overcome any doubts you may have had. Keep up the good work. We'll expect...
Tehlikeli işlerdeyiz ya.
Nobody hails the key. Just do your business.
Hadi bakalım. Şu an çok riskli bir yerdeyiz.
You said the take was 10K, but it was 30. Big difference on 40% of 10 versus 30.
You wanted 4K, you got 4K. Not my problem.
If you're stealing from me, you bet your ass it's your problem.
You kidding me? Way to make a mess in front of my new rook.
Hey, steal from me and get caught? Better off dead.
Sounds like you did the fleet a favor. Now toss this body out of an airlock before it turns into a damn air freshener. The hell took you so long? Forget how to grav jump or something? Never apologize. Not if you want any... And if they don't respect you... But, all that aside, you made it. Pencils ready? This floating scrap heap you're standing on is called the key. You might look a little beat up on the outside. Sure did. Right out from under their noses. Don't worry. Oh, well, I'll get right on that. A few
While you're drawing up an...
Anyway, I'll tell you all about... All right. History time. So,
The key is in orbit around Suvorov. That's the very same ice ball where the United Colonies built a supermax prison they call the Lock. The UC is so clever. Supermax prison, lock, key. Cute, huh? Now, we've got everything the fleet needs right here. Of course, you've got to pay for it. Remember, on the key, credits are king. What the hell is this?
All right, hang on, Nev. Before you get pissed, I've got my hands full.
Jasmine, sweetie, I'm trying to give a tour here. So you want to tell me why those damn doors are sealed?
It's called a malfunction. You know, that thing I spend most of my day dealing with. Believe me, my people are on it. Have a little faith for once.
Aw. And you always, Angel. This here's Jasmine. You need anything for your ship, she's got you covered. We'll hit up the depot next since these doors have given out on us. So anyway, we were talking about the Lock. About 100 years ago, the prisoners down there rioted and took over the place. After stealing some ships, they were actually able to make it up here and took over the key.
About time you brought us new blood, Neva. I was getting tired of trading with the same old faces.
You're just ticked everyone's getting wise to your ridiculous prices, Aludra. Anyway, welcome to the depot, Rook, where you'll be lucky if these blood-sucking leeches don't bleed you completely dry.
Whoa, whoa. It's not our fault that people don't appreciate how much it costs to get untraceable merchandise onto the key.
Neva's just whining because she thinks she lost a ton of cash selling us a shipment of gear. She should have done her homework.
Yeah, sure, laugh it up. I'll remember that next time I need something from you cheapskates. Let's move on. Back to my story. After the liberated prisoners grabbed the key, they established it as a base of operations and began pirating the spaceways. That was how the Crimson Fleet began. Of course, Jasper Cricks had a lot to do with all that, but we'll get to him later. Rook, meet Zuri, Queen of the Rare Exports.
If I don't have it, you don't need it.
Neuroamps, blueprints. Hit her up and she'll take care of you.
Speaking of which, you still owe me for that last purchase, Neva. It's like 5 figures. Don't make me collect it the hard way.
The hard way? Oh no. Rook, protect me from Zuri's vengeance. Enough of the bullshit, Zuri. I'll pay you when I pay you. Deal with it. Got a problem with that? Take it up with the boss.
My prices may be high,
got Bradley
but these
from the Trade
goods
Authority.
ain't exactly easy to
I'm
find.
sure you know the deal there. He'll buy pretty much anything, no matter how hot. Then we got our med bay on the left, run by the one and only Samina Mizra. She'll patch you up, if you've got the money. We don't run any free clinics up in here, you don't? Okay, this is our final stop. Over there, you've got the Last Nova, where Bog serves watered-down drinks at ridiculously exorbitant prices. And right here is the most important place on the entire station, the Reckoner's Core, run by the incomparable Shinya Voss.
Another new Rook, Neva? I can't believe Delgado still lets you recruit given what happened with the last one.
You mean Austin Rape? It's been taken care of, all right? I don't like loose ends, and this Rook is the one who tied it off.
Perhaps next time you'll try to be a bit more discerning regarding your choices. It's far cost effective.
Yeah, love you too, darling. Anyway, Shinya handles our lifeblood. The money. We call him our Reckoner, but if you ask me, he's actually a pain in the ass.
And Neva will slit your throat if she thinks you'll bleed creds.
Go to hell, boss. take care of our new friend here, or I'll find a way to pull the pin on that little party popper in your chest. Anyway, Shinya will get you set up in our system. I've got real work to do. Once you're done, head upstairs and I'll introduce you to the boss.
Time for a proper introduction. I am Shinya Voss, the official reckoner for the Crimson Fleet. And since Neva so thoughtfully mentioned it, yes, this is a... In fact, I find out... No. You new members have no pay... Since I oversee the bulk of transactions, should our enemies capture me or... For Delgado, the bomb grants peace of mind. It's why he's the boss. Of course. I'm not the first reckoner to bear a bomb under... Now, let me get you... Thanks to advanced modifications even Ryujin would envy, I can interface directly with our mainframe and the Galbank network. This allows me to move and clean credits faster and more efficiently than any run-of-the-mill cyber runner. There, you're done.
Ne yaptın lan?
All you need now is Delgado's blessing, and you'll be one of us. The perfect segue, thanks to our relations with contacts across the... I've granted you all the necessary... If Neva's chosen one... Now, I believe that... Take the elevator to the upper level.
Alright, listen up. You can all stop
Every
complaining.
captain here has earned
Two cargo bay doors have been repaired.
Bog's grog is
Don't
fine.
even try.
Like,
We can talk about whatever.
Gemiden satalım. Neden satalım? Gemide bir şey kalmamış aslında da.
give me an urgent brown dog on.
No.
At. 355 kiloyuz. Niye ya?
Hey, don't be a stranger.
Rook.
Ah, there's our other new recruit. So, now that we are all here, it's time to get down to business. The two of you are the only rooks that have made the latest cut. The rest, well, let's just say they won't be joining us ever again. Neva's willing to put her neck on the line and vouch for you, which means... you'd better not disappoint. All right. When you sign up with the Crimson Fleet, you're in it, you stay loyal, or you pay the consequences. Boss. Good. You're getting it already.
Can we get on with this? I want to get drunk at the last note.
I'm impressed. That is... Since you two seem so eager to move forward, pack your cold weather gear, rooks.
Oh, God, don't tell me you're dragging him. 10 Johns to the surface, 12 dead rooks.
Crix's legacy is no... We've got fresh eyes in the fleet. And if these two want to impress...
I hope you're right, Dale.
This initiation, as Neva calls it, is your... Crix led the riots that gave birth to the... Before Crix left the fleet, he left a message. Somewhere down the line, they started calling it Crix's legacy. If we're gonna beat those odds, we'll first need a...
Dale's leaving out the best part. That this whole... Crix left a lot of big talk on that recording.
When we get our hands on Crix's legacy, the fleet will be up... Exactly. Okay, I know. To that end, the next stop is the lock. Since Mathis doesn't have a ship, he's going to ride with me.
If you're overloaded, we should stop and prioritize what we're carrying.
Is this important? Because I'm pretty sure you've been given orders.
I don't know about you, but...
Is Mina seeing anyone right now? Patience,
İnşallah bizi öldürmezler bu görevde ya.
About time you got here.
I told you were wasting your time.
Yeah? And Mathis, I am running things around here, so... All right, listen up because we are here to dig up any info. Whatever you pick up, don't think. It's so simple, even a...
Hold on, no scrapping.
All right, that's enough. If either of you want to fly with the Crimson Fleet, when you're on a job, if that doesn't work for you, just say so, and I will leave you on this...
Yeah.
Oh, and your little friend can tag along until we get to the outer door.
Very nice. I'll just remain here and soak in the plan.
We have a lot of ground to cover between the landing area and the lock, so...
Well, hello, sunshine. Hurry back.
Ölme sakın ha. Hadi be oğlum, hadi be oğlum.
Here we are. The place?
Yeah, He needs to get this.
Then crank up your suit heat, Mathis, because it... All right, let's keep moving. This ID card cost a small fortune. Let's hope it pays off. We are in. Let's go. Make it fast. We've got a... There is no deal. You and Mathis... Only problem is that he is downish. Who knows? Maybe he'll get luck. The UC built the lock as... Before that, as you can imagine, these turned into some kind... Luckily, some whistleblowers back... 5 years after the prison was completed, Creeks... Nobody knows exactly what... Creeks was in prison for almost 5 years. I suppose he just got fed up and decided to take matters in the cojones on that guy. Fine, then get moving. Wait, shut up a second. Did you hear that?
What? What that?
More of these. Take them all down. Keep going.
I bet. Yeah, and their buddies probably heard us firing from a... If we weren't on this job with Delgado...
Enough already! Now let's see. Looks like we are inside some sort of... Since you are such good friends, why don't you and Mathis head up...
Coming down! This is just great. The plan? Let's face it. Why? Because that's what... The hell with that. We used this opportunity to take out Delgado, and... Oh, come on. We're just a couple of... Let's pretend for a second. Once we get rid of him, we'll dig up the garbage. Oh, fine. You know, for a second there, I was... Now, let's find a way out. No way you need all that junk. I guess that's one way through.
Obviously been cut off, so I need you to do it first. I want you to keep looking for a way to open the... And second, try and dig up whatever... Yeah? And tell Mathis not to get any bright ideas.
Attention. Lockdown mode has been rescinded.
What's that over there? Looks like there's a guard tower overlooking the cell block. We should check it out. So, have you changed your mind yet? Yeah, right. You saw it back there. Those things, whatever they were, and if they haven't, we can still handle the job. Of all the people to get trapped here with, fine, have it your... So, now that we've made it to the keep doing what we've been doing. I suppose we should start if he stashed any useful...
Salak bu ya.
Cell D0.
You don't want to mess with me!
The hell they ran on? Ditch some of the junk, will ya?
Today, I bumped into someone in the mess hall yapping about a ship carrying a fortune in credits. I know it's usually bullshit, but he seemed to have details.
What I wouldn't give for a space heater.
After striking up a conversation, I found out the ship was a Galbang transport named Legacy that went down in some remote system during the war. This is exactly the score I've been waiting to find. I need to contact Carter to let him know it's time to get off this rock. He'll have the mining details slip into the utility closet in the ventilation room. That's where we'll dig. Not up, but through. Right to the armory. Carter mentioned that security keeps rotating codes on all the terminals in the lock, so we'll have to coordinate this carefully. For now, is in his locker in the showers area as a drop point for the code to the utility closet. I should be able to a riot. When you hear the fireworks go off, get your ass to the shuttle bay. We get one shot at this. If we play our cards right, this gives us well, you know what'll happen.
Ne lan bunlar?
Show you what the Crimson Fleet's made of.
Ne anlatıyorsun lan gerizekalı?
Was this an armory? Looks like they cleared this place out. Well, what do we have? Give me a sec. There, son. Looks like this was the warden's office. They built the office right next to the...
I hope you found something because I am getting sick and tired of this place.
Smart.
I knew it. Everyone said I was out of my mind.
Hey, what the hell?
Is that Mathis? Tell him to shut up.
Whatever.
Okay. I'm looking at schematics for the lock, but I can open the outer doors to the shuttle bay and let you fly one. I don't care if you are finished or not. After that, you can go. Okay. Let me see. Shuttle bay activated. Yup. That's got it. You have done a hell of a job, Rook.
Why the hell did you lie to Delgado? Hey, come on. I was just looking out for both of us. I could have caught... Look, about all that killing Delgado stuff. Oh, you're gonna be like... Now,
Ne lan? Sıçtık ya, bu bizi gebertir amına koyayım. Dur amına koyayım, ne oluyor? Bizim gemiye ne oldu?
I don't suppose I have time for a nap before we leave? Oh, my day just got off. Don't stay away too long.
Are you looking to start something?
If you got any spare creds or just need to unload some junk, head to the depot.
Always listen to Delgado. Unless you want to get killed.
There you are.
It's about time. I was about to...
Not now, Nate. Well, that's it? After losing so much of our crew, it better be a map. Well, I'll be... Legacy wasn't referring to Crix's fortune. It's the name of it.
Never heard any stories about a Gal Bank ship going down.
No, Neva. Think. If Gal Bank covered it... Okay, this changes things. And the recording that you found proves that it is out. Let us start with what we know. It was a Gal Bank ship. Neva, weren't you working on a deal with Rokov? Something about a big wig chip.
Are you serious? I've been working...
Ay, Dios mío. Will you shut up about your scoring? That Starliner has a Gal Bank VIP suite.
Which means a Gal Bank exec will be aboard. Holy shit!
Pack your bags, Rook. And since you've earned it, take this gun with you. Might come... Good. Because Neva and I are too well known to walk around the star. I need you to board that ship. You'd better. Oh, before you leave, I wanted you to know that I took...
Honestly, I'm surprised he made...
We'll see. That's it then. Next stop for you. And remember, Rokov...
Hey, Rook. Before you head out, I need to have a word with you.
If you have any last questions about the job, ask them now.
If you need credits, hit up the mission.
Well, isn't this cozy? It appears we've stumbled across the embodiment of the phrase
Thanks to you,
absolute
Delgado's
mayhem.
cutting me from the fleet. Well, you know what? Oh, I see. Gonna show poor Mathis a little mercy now that you're... Well, guess what? Your generosity is getting me kicked. Oh, I will, I can promise you that. Best...
Maybe it isn't the best idea to antagonize Mathis any further.
Now get the hell out of me, Hey, I want... Thanks to you, Delgado's... Yeah? Well, then it just cost you big...
Threaten us all you want, Mathis.
Now get the hell out of me,
Bugs are salty to get to know.
The fleet protects our home.
Maybe. We haven't decided.
Wrap your business up with Mathis, then we'll talk. Wrap your business up with Mathis, then we'll talk. Wrap your business up with Mathis, then we'll talk.
Every pirate in this joint for a drink.
Seems to me, instead of trawling deep space for stick change, we got a much bigger target right here.
There you are. All right, look. I've been lining up a score with that asshole Rogue. I'm not about to let a payday slip through my fingers. I'm about to tell you. Rokov's been tipping me off about some kind of... At the event, they're gonna give away something. So it's simple. One.
Blow your and serve the gods as sushi.
And I'd prefer to have the money that award's worth in my... Look, you can make all the jokes and excuses you want. But if you don't come back, either way, I get my money.
Unless you plan to walk away empty.
Then it's settled. All right, Rook, we're done here. Because that's exactly what you are. Beneath all of that inexperience, I'm sure. So get used to hearing that word. Until
Hepiniz öleceksiniz.
talk later.
Rico, this is Steph shut.
I'd be lying if I told you I was comfortable setting foot on this station.
You see, you'll never crush the fleet.
Bu ne gemisi ya? Belki değerlidir lan, dur bakalım. Hiçbir şey yoktu bunda. Allah Allah. Şaka mısınız ya? Ben kendi gemimi istiyorum ya, bu ne? Of.
From what I'm seeing, this world has all the essential building blocks to support life.
Nereye geldik ya?
I picked up something you might be interested in.
You are entering United Colony space. Maintain course and prepare to be scanned. All right, we're done. You're...
I have something for you when you have a moment.
Got anything you need to offload? Trade authorities always buy. Need some work done? Sure, have at it. Looks to me like you've already... Hey, what can I do for you? Sure, have at it.
Siktir ya, biz yanlış şeyin... Yükselttik deminden beri. Ay sıçayım ağzıma.
I have something for you when you have a moment.
Kalk artık kalk. Ha şöyle ya. Bu görev ne kadar sürecek ya? 1,5 saat oldu. Kesin bizi izliyorlar var ya. Çok büyük şeye gireceğiz. Riske girdik.
Commander Ikande runs a tight ship, so I suggest we be on our best behavior.
Çık lan. Sığır. Adamların pis işleriyle uğraşıyoruz ya.
Sis Def Marines are the best.
Yo, back. Then things are moving forward.
Nice job, bro.
I was certain we'd fool Delgado, but never. She said, "Did you discover anything?" Legacy. Wait a moment. Are you telling me that
Excuse me, Commander. Please tell me you aren't seriously going to give that...
I'm holding tangible confirmation of the word legacy attached to Crix's name?
I suppose it's possible, sir. And we assumed it was some sort of tall tale or a story. Well, let's find out if Delgado's chasing ghosts. Let me see what we have here. Nope. There are no records of a Gal Bank transport named the Legacy. What do you think, sir?
I think there's no record because Delgado's no fool. If he risked his own neck to get that information, what's your next move? Clever, Delgado. Very clever. If I were... We can't let Delgado get his hands on what...
Maybe I should head out to New Atlantis, sir. I could press the Gal Bank
No. Let's allow this to run its course. We have our... There's more to this than just finding the location of the transport. and let Neva Mora take his place. Or Shinya Voss? Oh, no. The solution is to stick to the undercover. Because the Crimson Fleet would be a totally different adversary, even if they hid the money with that damn human computer No. The Crimson Fleet are in... It's imperative. If the Crimson Fleet gets its hands on a transport, I need you to do whatever you can to bring us more information. You're both dismissed.
Let me go. You missed me, but you couldn't stay away. If something's on your mind, you can... maybe...
Dur tatlım, dur.
If you're lucky, we'll talk again later.
Bu lanet görev bitsin de bir tatil yapak ya. Biliyoruz.
About time you showed up. All right, I want to know what's going on. I've been trying to get Delgado's attention for, I don't know, 3 years now. Then out of nowhere, just when Neva and I are close. Yeah, I figured you'd say something like that. Just another one. So Neva's message said you... Was that all she sent you here to do? Or was there some... Don't play games with me. We both know pinging a mess. We're supposed to be working together on every part of... Oh, really? I can't believe she's trying to cut me up without me the award never... That would imply that Neva... Fine, I'll help. But you do not. Anyway, we'll get to that later. So why are you targeting a Gall Bank exec anyway? Oh, I see. Well, you might as well turn around and hop back aboard your ship because you're not getting...
Like him or not, he's the Siren's captain, so his assistance is...
Oh, no. No, no, no. I don't want money. I want... Fine. Dombrowski's a full-timer aboard the Siren. Fortunately, the Siren is host. To get what you need, you're gonna have to attend.
Oh God, I'd rather hunt down Varun's zealots than...
You knew at this or something. If you don't hold anything over the guy's head, this card will allow you to access the Starview ballroom. Head inside and mingle. He's a VIP executive, which means... Or he backstabbed. Now you're speaking. Oh, there's one last thing. Trident equips, meaning that you lose patience and kill anyone aboard. Anyway, as long as you remember that I'm getting paid my cut, I'll help you with anything you... What's the status? I once saw Neva stripped down. If that doesn't put your... Now tell me, what a... Okay. Her name's Sheila Holberg. I'd press her, and if you're thinking of pulling the trigger, they claim their goal is to celebrate this. In their minds, Earth is now dead. In reality, this is what happens when folks... You seriously need to ask. First, Gold Bank protects their own. Kill Dombrowski, and they send Eclipse. And second, you offer Gal Bank employee in every... I'm gonna guess that won't help. Oh, and while you're at the gala, avoid the canapes. They're frozen, not fresh.
You're a guest of Captain Rukov, right? Welcome aboard.
There's nothing quite like the view from the Starfield.
Due to an unfortunate accident, we're halting our spacewalk experience.
Geçebilir miyim? Teşekkürler.
So, what brings you aboard?
I certainly hope they decide to hold all future Society events aboard a Starliner.
Pleased to make your acquaintance.
Hello. Are you a member of the Society?
Have you tried the canapes? Horrid. Positively. His behavior towards women is abominable. No. I heard it's fitted with 12 internal... The Society is such a... Don't forget to donate to the cause.
An open bar would have been nice. Quite but a Triton's lot. gouging us for every credit we've got. Let's put it this way. He screwed over so many people. Benjamin Bayou of Neon won the award. I'm a silver member of the Society. Enjoy the rest of the event.
Here for business or pleasure?
The Society chair has really outdone herself this time.
Sorry, I'm busy. Maybe we'll talk another time.
That
So what
view
brings you
is
aboard?
absolutely spectacular, isn't it?
The Society chair. Dombrowski is married to some poor woman. Haven't we already talked? It's for the Society's high rollers. If you don't have more than 8 figures, you don't necessarily. That's all then? Okay.
Here for business?
An open bar would
pleasure.
have been... I don't know why Sheila Holbrook is chair. The Society was founded about 8... Nice to have met you.
Have you tried the... Hello? Are you... Yes, he's some kind of a top dog. Sheila Holbrook. Donations to the Society. Well, that was boring.
I've done this particular cruise run several times, and I can assure you that the route is quite safe.
Pleased to make your acquaintance.
I certainly hope they decide to hold all future Society events aboard a Starliner. If you have any specific requests, please speak to one of the cruise attendants.
Don't forget to keep your Starview pass handy at all times, or you won't have access.
Quite a lovely Starliner. Nothing but the best for Society, eh?
Is this important? I don't have a lot of... Yes, I'm extremely busy. Yes, I am. Actually, why do you ask? In my cabin? Oh, please. I'll have you know that the award... Now, if you'll excuse me, I have...
Pleased to make your acquaintance. Please remember to obey all posted safety and mustering instructions.
Here for business or pleasure?
Have you tried the canapes? He's been spending a lot of time with Claudia. Sheila Holbrook. Is this about that? Well, that was boring.
I have about 1,000 things to deal with, and you're not one of them. Goodbye.
Hello. Are you a member of the society?
That view is absolutely spectacular, isn't it?
Please remain in designated passenger areas at all times. Have a safe journey.
With all the worthy causes and the settled systems, you'd think people wouldn't waste money on these pretentious luxuries.
Sorry, do I? Look, I think you're... I really don't have time to have a discussion with you. Oh my god. I told Larry to keep his big mouth Look, I've been in this business for a long... What's it gonna take? If I give you dirt on that son of a bitch Dombrowski, I'll... As much as I can't stand Larry, That's true. You have come this far already. Alright, you've made your point. You know, this whole... Larry and I had the perfect scheme.
If you're angry at anybody, it should be yourself.
Judge me all you want, lady. Yeah, I'm getting... Larry got together with myself and this other guy. I doctored the transactions, Larry wiped them off the system, and Vera kept the... It was going well until I discovered Larry was... I wish I had some. Maybe you should try talking to Gabriel Vera. If he doesn't want to cooperate, just... good luck. I wrote a computer algorithm that basically creates a randomized... Then the algorithm simply passes the ghost credits to... The best part is that I also alter the crypto. So, on paper, it appears that all of the... What do you think is... I'm using that gullible idiot to get what I want. If I have to squat... Let's get one thing straight. Larry Dombrowski.
I don't know. If he's broken the law, he should be punished.
Stoop to his level? Dombrowski is a piece of human garbage. He'd The plan's always been to milk. Not bad for... What, are you ready to... Vera works for UC Security.
Her şey döküldü kadın ya.
You need top clearance. I hope you hurt Dombrowski. Nail his ass right to the wall.
Glad to have you aboard. Welcome to the purser's office. An excellent question. My responsibilities honestly, I've only seen it briefly myself. Unfortunately, the item is locked. Is there anything else Well, if you change your mind, I'll be here. Have a wonderful trip. I'm sorry, it's against Trident. I don't want to lose my job. Why should I tell you? I mean, it might be okay. I'm glad you understand the position I'm in here. I'm still willing to talk. I hear you. All right, but you didn't hear this from me. Do you? I like Captain Rokov. I was bringing some paperwork to his quarters one day. That would normally be fine, but the message mentioned if you want to grab it. Oh, absolutely. The safe is magnetically sealed. In the unlikely event, or in the even more unlikely event, this ship is... So, as you can imagine. An excellent question. My responsibilities include, honestly, I really enjoy the work. Have a
Teşekkürler.
safe journey.
Johnny. Şu an hangi göreve gidiyoruz?
In the event of a lockdown, remember to return to your cabin in a quiet and orderly fashion.
Must you continue these unwelcome
society events aboard a Starliner?
Excuse me? And why in goodness name? And why in goodness name would I possibly agree to that ridiculous demand? Maybe so. Yeah, I hope so. I'm trying to be reasonable here. I wish I could, but if anybody found out I'd helped you... Oh, this is utterly... I should say so. Must you continue these... Excuse me? And why in goodness... I should say so. Must you continue? Probably in a few days. Of course, if I... Not at all. I am completely... Probably in a few days. Of course, if... Excuse me? And why in goodness... I should say so.
Vera giving you trouble? Claudia Swift is a low-level employee at Gold Bank. Her cabin was paid for. Normally that wouldn't ring. As long as you remember. What's the status of your... Like the ship's purser probably told you, the only way you're gonna get the award is by using Sheila's claim ID. Here, give it. And if you're thinking of pulling the trigger on poor Miss Holbrook, remember... Don't you have somewhere to be?
Must you continue the... Excuse me? And why in goodness... Oh my goodness. There's no need to make a scene. If you're here to...
The ship's purser.
Bunlar çok istekli ya soyulmaya falan. Biri tüm sırları anlattı.
This must be where passengers store their valuables while the siren is underway.
Any complaints about your crews should be directed to one of the staff.
An open bar would have been nice. Tried some gouging. So what brings you aboard?
You... Oh, I work for UC Security. Claudia sent you, did she? Look, friend, I don't know if you're just a... Whatever you think you know about me, you're dead.
You're a liar and an
Just in case you... Anything you try to report will boil down. And since I work for UC...
I'm sorry, but unless you're reporting a security situation...
I saw your little exchange with Vera. Which is why he's threatening you. We need hard evidence of their scheme. The problem is he's not gonna talk to you in public. Maybe, but if something goes wrong with all of these wealthy patrons... Smart. If there's an emergency, standard practice is for all... I think the best chance we have manipulate a few controls, and you can fool.
Yes, exactly. We shouldn't go near that system. If anything, go...
You don't need to know anything about the system. All you need to do is act. One more thing. If Chief Engineer Sundin gives you any trouble, I prefer you use that as a last resort, but hey. Anyway, I better start packing. Things are getting hot. You seriously need to ask. First, Gold Bank protect. And second, I'm gonna guess that there's access to the crew section. Chief Sundin should be there, wasting time. Once you're past Sundin, just look for the room marked. All passengers are instructed to immediately report to their cabins. Fortunately for us, all of the this is normally to ensure the crew can check cabin. On the surface, he's an underneath, he's a greedy. Come to think of it, remember, the moment you shut down that system, the entire ship goes into lockdown.
Quite a lovely starliner. Nothing with the best. This is fun.
Hey, wait a second. You're Captain Rokowski. Sorry to give you trouble. Oh, sorry. Oh, tell you what. I'm just going... Maybe you can hold it. I'm the Siren's chief engineer. Of course, disputed. Unfortunately, that means that... Yeah, a little. Don't get me wrong. The quiet... Honestly, he's a seasoned ship captain. He told me he was... Only thing is, he's always... Why he decided to be... Tell you what, though. For someone that loves credit so... Whatever you do, don't break anything, or I'll be out of a job.
This is the life that you're controlled. It certainly makes sense.
Please. The captain has declared a ship-wide emergency. Please report to your cabins in an orderly fashion and remain there until you receive further instructions.
Herkes kaybolmuş lan. Ne ara kayboldunuz?
The Siren of the Stars is now in emergency status. Please remain calm.
Ne oldu? Korktun mu?
Can you believe the size of this cabin?
I was
It's large
wondering
enough
if you
to
were the cause
accommodate a
of the
family of
ship-wide
12.
It's time you
What
stopped
a
playing.
ridiculous waste of space.
You're working for Ikande's little anti-pirating outfit? And even if I suddenly decided to stay loyal to the old UC... Claudia said that. That means my money's already gone. I'd love to see the bastard fry. Dombrowski had the authorization. I let Claudia talk me in. Oh, I've got everything. We're talking as it was my little insurance.
All passengers.
At least I walk away with something. Here, with this slate and this recording to tie it all together, just remember that
Please report to your cabins.
I wasn't lying when I said I didn't know anything about it. All I can tell you is that there's... I mean, the Conde's loaded with... Wait a moment. Are you telling me that this scheme... Just because I'm helping you nail Dombrowski, how else am I going to ensure that? No. Well, since on the other, that's if you leave him alive, of course. You better tell Dombrowski to run, because if you don't kill him, I will.
All passengers are being asked to return to their cabins at this time. There's no cause for alarm. I'm sure this is just a minor malfunction.
Well, well. I'm uncertain what you hope to accomplish here, but it appears you don't actually believe that I'd venture into such... I'm uncertain why you've become entangled in... Excellent, excellent. So, first, it's clear that you've obtained insider knowledge. And second, I'm going to hypothesize that since we're speaking and I'm not at the reporting end of a bullet, I pride myself on having an intensely thorough edge, though I'm sure that your compliment also, in blunt terms, you have compromised. I assume that's what you...
Oh, do get on with this. Is it?
Please report to your
Obviously, that wouldn't be my preference, though Larry Dombrowski will be... Well, I'm surprised you even posed the last thing I'd want to do. Splendid. It appears we've reached an accord. Oh, of course, I trust you'll understand if I ask for us to avoid... Now, if you'll excuse me, I need...
Whatever you need, you've got it.
This ship is in a state of emergency. Please return to your cabin immediately.
Well, looks like everything worked out. I wish you hadn't blown away the gambling debt. I'm glad you feel that. Just remember to tell them. You know, I'm still wondering exactly what... Of course. Anyway, I suppose there's nothing stopping me. I owe you one. Nonsense. If there's one universal constant, well, I suppose this is...
Our security team would appreciate if you'd please shelter in your cabin during this emergency.
All passengers, may I have your attention, please? The captain has declared a ship-wide emergency. Please report to your cabins in an orderly fashion and remain there until you receive further instructions.
Gidelim.
Welcome to UC Space. Maintain your current course while we scan your ship's cargo. Scan complete.
I picked up something you might be interested in.
Ne aldın yavrum?
What's happening, darling?
Fishing for a handout, eh?
Bye, love.
Görüşürüz aşkım. Aşkım, aşkım, aşkım, aşkım. Bu kadar gereksiz şey varsa doldurmuşuz gemiyi ya. Lan! Dijital maymuncukları satmasaydık.
I can help you with? Hey, you're not breaking my concentration.
You'll be scanned as you enter the city.
Gidelim.
Hello, welcome to the... Just one moment. Oh, yes, Mr... No, no. Hey, look, please don't... Me? No. Look, everything checks out. There we go.
Nereden gidiyoruz? Haydi tuzağa düştük. Siktir, siktir. Gidelim.
Been up there, huh?
Hızlı hızlı hızlı çabuk. Orada yeni beceri puanı geldi mi? Daha gelmemiş.
The scan is perfectly safe.
...7.77. Var mı ki burada mermisi?
Should inspect your ship for heat leeches every couple landings.
Lan sattım mı ben onu? Ağzına sıçayım. Abi. Ben de aldım sanıyorum. Hadi bakalım. Uykum geldi şu gizli görev yüzünden ya.
Kick back, avoid the last Nova.
Canımı sıkkındı diyor. Ulan bizim şey olduğumuzu öğrendi mi yoksa? Öğrendiyse var ya ağzımıza sıçar bize.
You might find a deal or two here. If you can overlook the spatters of blood covering all the stolen goods, of course.
As long as you put the fleet first, we won't have any problems.
Too many missions.
The right gear will be the difference between...
Mühimmat nerede?
See ya.
Smuggling beats a real job any day.
Ne yapıyorsun lan Delgado köpeği?
Samina can do more.
Your buddy Rokov is aboard the Geek.
Yeah, he won't shut up about you.
keeps going on. Yeah, Deb?
All right, neighbor, you... Well, since you're vouching for Rokov, all right. Now that is out of the way. Speaking of which, let me see that data you...
O bakışlarını götüne sokarım bak şerefsiz. Ha, mal.
Went down over Bannock. Neva?
Yeah, keep your pants. And, damn it, Bannock 4 is an EM class gas giant.
EM class? Impossible.
Don't know that one, huh? Well, pick up. EM class means the planet is giving off. Fly your ship anywhere near one of these death traps? Yeah, Rook. Just...
Both of you shut up and think for a second. I'm sure creeks hit the same...
This sounds like a god...
I refuse to believe that we've come this far only to smash straight into a... Neighbor, the Galbank data says the
That transponder is But, before you get that pissy look on, we grab that little beauty.
All right, here is the plan. Rook, I want you and Neva to put your heads together. In the meantime, I'm going to find out more.
Give me a little time to crunch the numbers on... I promise.
All right, that is enough. We are in arm's reach of... Now, both of you get...
All right.
If something's on your mind, you can tell me.
Don't tell me, Shinya. If you've got time to... I hope you're not wasting time.
Kafanı sikeyim.
Those creds ain't gonna steal themselves. Thanks for making me look good. I would have had to kill you otherwise.
Şurada kafana sıksam ne güzel olur biliyor musun?
I'm only stationed on the key until the heat dies down. Then it's back to raiding and pillaging.
All right, let's get right to it. Did you... Well, you see, everyone above you understood? Good. Well, look at... Of course, it would have been more money if you hadn't blabbed about... Anyway, here's your cash. All right, Fleet? We've all got work to do.
What? You scared of a little ghost?
Need something?
Bunlar bizi fark edecek bir an ya. $3000 kredi verdi. 3000 ne amına koyayım.
I saw one of the ensigns get an Alpha Centauri from Officer Patrol.
So I heard there was a bit of excitement on the Saturn. Yes, and I heard there were no casualties.
Except for the ecliptic hit squad that you took down at the...
Speaking of which, I assume you copied the... Let me see what you... So the Legacy went down at Bannock 4.
Bannock 4 is an EM-class gas giant, sir. It sounds like you admire them. I think his gospel's gone straight to your head.
That's enough, Lieutenant. Even if Delgado has an immediate solution to the... They have information about them.
I'm afraid I'm not familiar with that.
No, you should. It's an advanced signal decryption and tracking device that the UC Navy's...
There must be an information leak somewhere, sir. I'll see what I can find.
Fine. You keep playing along and go after the comm spike. Lieutenant Toft? Perfect. Just stick with the plan and we'll see.
Gidiyoruz. Lan. Gemiye ne oldu? Dur. Haydi bekleyin, şeyin şarjı bitti. Ben de diyorum ne oluyor gemiye ya? Evet, devam edebiliriz. ...50 seviyeymiş anahtar. Bizim gemi kaç seviye acaba? Buradan bakalım. 24 seviye mi? Nerede yazıyor? Ne anlatıyorsun lan korsan? Sizden kaç tane öldürdüm biliyor musun?
Yeah? All right, Jazz. What do you got?
According to the latest, the comm spike is being developed at UC Star Station SY-920. Location undisclosed.
Fantastic. So how do we disclose it?
We could lean on your smuggling contact. Call in that favor. You know who I mean.
Our friend on Jim's. Nice one, Jazz. I'll make the arrangements.
Kim var Jameson'da lan?
All right, Rook. Your connection is Juan Dayu. She's... If you don't piss her off, she...
Just remember to count your fingers after you shake.
Don't worry. We know her.
I sure hope so. Because she might be our only crack. Once Juan gets you past the guard dogs. According to the data we have, it's in the proto...
Basically,
You'd better. Oh, and SY-920 is a UC military installation. That means if you intend to turn the place into a shooting gallery. Perfect. Okay, so, in the meantime, I'll make sure Jack...
Oh, okay, you'll make sure?
Privileges of rank mod... And you, get the hell out of here. The Crimson Fleet made contact. We were searching for a smuggling connection. not only did she pass, beyond that, I'm gonna leave that up to you. If you get into deep trouble and you, at some point, Delgado, but until the money's within, good luck.
Bizim seviyemizle mi ilgili acaba geminin seviyesi de? Bizim seviyemiz 21'miş. Çukurda biriyle daha görüşmemiz gerekiyor lan bizim. Neymiş lan bro?
Happy to make a deal. I got contacts all over. Take your time. Watch your back out there.
I'm not much for prayer.
I take it your neighbor's new recruit?
But maybe it's like dating. And I was just...
Careful. The walls have ears. SY920 is one of my regular stops. Neva says you're after a piece of use. I can do that. Good. If I can be candid, for this job to work, we'll have to do this my way. We take my ship, and you'll... But make no mistake, once you board, the risk... This route is highly lucrative, and sacrificing it...
There's more at stake than just your route. We're determined to get on that station, with or without your help.
I realize this is important to Delgado. I also know I'm simply setting boundaries to help protect. In any case, when you're ready, and make sure you're prepared for the long haul. Once you're... Only what I've been told. Get you on the SY920. That being said, Interesting. When we get to the station, I'll see if I can... Hopefully that'll make for a smooth... Less than you. And even if I did, I must... But if Delgado's after it, then I... So we better do it... Enough to be on the first name basis with them. It also helps they want us to dock. A cargo ship means supply. In the void of space, a cargo... I'd like to, but In my experience, the more people know about you... Exactly. You make yourself vulnerable. Delgado may think otherwise. Anyways, I appreciate the small talk. But let's keep our focus on the mission. We can swap fast. We'll talk more on the ship.
Sarah nereye gitti lan? Aa orada. Bizim gemi değil mi lan? Oha bu daha büyük gibi lan. Değil.
Recycled air. Just isn't the same as the real thing.
Always looking for the next mark.
Howdy.
All right, a few things to know. When we get to the checkpoint, you see... Let me do the talking. Of course, I don't...
Rest assured, Delgado put us on.
Well, that might say more about the rest of his goons. Now, like I said before, once we take off, there's no... If you need to take care of anything before we leave, do it. All right, then get comfortable. We leave for SY-920 immediately.
All crew prepare for takeoff. Routing power to engine and crab drive. All systems go.
Gidiyoruz mu kaptan?
We'll graph jump the SY-920 from here. Don't worry about your personal ship. The fleet will make sure it's secure. You can take this time to prepare. Just try not to bother my pilot while they're flying.
Don't worry, Captain. I've spent half my life walking and chewing gum at the same time. I can handle a little banter.
Sounds like you're putting in a request for double duty.
Captain, I retract my earlier statement. For the record, I don't even like gum.
Noted. Just get us there safe.
Roger that.
You've entered secure UC military space. Identify yourself or you will be considered hostile.
This is Captain Juan Daiyu, cargo class ship ID UC-7938, requesting permission to dock.
Identity confirmed. Prepare your ship for scanning. You're cleared to dock in docking bay 2.
Looks like we're clear. We'll talk more once we're docked. Okay, we're in. First things first. To get past them, you'll need a military uniform. There should be a way through the vents. You can get to them via them. There's an intercom there as well. Once you get a uniform, it should be fairly easy to find an elevator. But if at any point you... Very funny. But if you do get into trouble, either way, for now, get on that station and find that...
with the Jade Swan. Loading and unloading only.
Tabii efendim.
Maybe I dropped it while working.
This is Captain Huan Daiyu. And you found the intercom. That's a start. If I'm not mistaken, the maintenance door should be in front of you. If you can find a way to open it, it'll get you past the first checkpoint. Right. Pick a lock or pick a pocket. Anyway, the door will let you access the uniform should get...
Açamıyoruz burayı. Siktir, siktir. Belki bu işimize yarar mı?
Hold up. This area is for SY. Rules are rules. Can't I suppose if you're quick. I suppose it's not that big of a deal. Maybe. Well, if you're quick about it, I suppose no one will notice. Again? All right, fine. You're good. Just be quick about it. That goes for your friend, too.
Understood.
I was the kid who ate too much heel paste.
Hey. Only designated SY9.
Lan üniformayı nereden alacağız oğlum?
There's sensitive equipment up here. Nope.
Carrying too many odds and ends. Time to let something go.
Hey, at least something of yours works. Now suck it up and keep your eyes open. SY 920 Marines are handpicked to maintain off security.
Bizim hatun giymedi.
State your business. Logging ensign level. Your friend there have the same?
Our commanding officers.
Then you're both good to go.
Well, hello, sunshine.
Bana niye giysi sormadın?
You been to the mess hall? Culinary spectacle.
Biraz acele etmemiz lazım.
This is Captain Huan Daiyu. Good. And no alarms or warnings. If you found a uniform, be sure to put it on. I've hacked into the database, and there's a checkpoint you'll have to pass, which requires a clear...
Plenty of options to be sure. We just need to choose the one that plays to our strengths.
Right. If you know yourself, you'll know the best path forward. If the two of you plan on using a disguise, try the going dark for now. We'll talk...
are clear to launch.
How are the tests for the comms spike?
Dr. Vogel has put in a request for more personnel. It seems there was an accident.
It's always something with that doctor.
Not to change the subject, but are we concerned about that?
Kimse fark etmedi lan bizi hala.
Until you can provide more.
Let me know when you're ready to launch.
You here. Goggles almost unloaded. You are, and I've delivered you just as that being said, I can stay in orbit for a short while, but it looks like you'll need... That doesn't mean you're trapped. As a member of the Crimson Fleet, You've made it this far without engaging in combat. I trust you. It was an honor to work with you. Good luck. If you manage...
Hayda gitti lan. Bizi bırakıp.
Intercepting transponder data in the hub. Wait, who are you? The comm spike. But it's attached to a prototype. We're still in the testing phase, running decryption. It can even interpolate signal data. Its potential. Huh. This is the biggest advancement in everything beyond. And yes, there are certain kinks to be worked out, missing parts. Yes, it's not the destination, but don't worry. We've corrected the problem with the ship's life. In short, they'll give... Splendid. Normally my requests aren't given. We don't. You make a compelling... Ah, yes. The wheels of... You do have a point. True. And Commander Nataro's checkpoints are very... That is... All right, you've convinced me. You'll need a uniform and a terminal password. The uniform you can get in the lock. You'll find the prototype ship at Docking Bay 8. Use the password to access the flight terminals in the control center. And of course, best of luck.
All that junk you're hauling is seriously slowing you down.
Stop right there, Ensign. There's been word of suspicious behavior. All right. Perhaps. This isn't getting us anywhere.
There's nothing to talk. Sorry. I've got eyes on the intruder.
Kimse ölmedi, kimse ölmedi. En önemlisi bu, en önemlisi bu. Kimse ölmedi. Hadi ama, hadi ama, hadi ama.
Prototype ship, you are not cleared for takeoff. What's going on over there?
Hailing all UC ships. The intruder has the prototype. Engage at once. Arms online. Let's dance.
Hadi. Şu an neredeyiz? Oradan buraya bir ışınlansak nasıl olur? Sıçra hemen. Hadi. Başlık.
Be advised, we're entering United Colony space. Please maintain course and prepare to be scanned. And we're done. Welcome to Mars.
It's amazing the key is still in one piece.
Welcome back, Rook. Looks like you got a new tool for me.
UC will never crush the fleet. They'd have to catch us first. Need something?
Well, you certainly made a lot of... It's not my style, personally, but... Well, I don't have your combat skill. Anyway, I believe I owe you a drink, because if Delgado's right about Crix's legacy... Sounds like you're on board. I have to admit, the way things are going...
Discovering Crix's legacy would solve one of the settled systems.
Anyway, I've kept you long enough, now that you've had your drink.
I'm hearing some stuff about the mutants.
Hadi amına koyayım, 3 saat oldu. Bu nasıl bir gizli görevmiş ya? Kaç gezegen gezdik be? Bitsin artık. Bitsin artık bu çile.
The fleet protects our own, but you turn against us.
Size karşı gelirsem ölürmüşüm. Ben sizi bir öldüreceğim, göreceğiniz hepiniz. Ağzınız açık kalacak.
Every captain here is armed. Their stripes.
Ne yapıyorsun lan salak?
Jasmine tells me that you not only brought us the Comspike, I'm impressed.
Should have taken the compliment. Juan gave us the full rundown.
She said you had to start a fight on the station.
Lucky for you, I don't give a damn how many Marines. Now, on to... Jasmine, are you there?
Yep, I'm here, boss. What's it?
How's it going?
I already have 2 of my crew tearing the ship apart from one end. Comspike shouldn't be too tough to extract.
Keep me posted. All right. That leaves our electromagnetic There's a corporation in the city of Neon called Generdyne. We get our hands on their electrical absorption tech.
You damn right she can. My girl can piece together a jump engine with her eyes shut.
All right. Now, why don't you give us the info on our Neon?
You get to meet up with... She's had her deft little fingers on the...
Estelle is one of the most reliable. If I want something done, there's none of the typical... No. There is no getting along here. She is valuable to the fleet. You piss her off and...
Understood. We'll do...
Never mind her good side. You'd be better off up here.
Estelle will be waiting at Matt. I'd say don't keep her waiting. But...
And keep your eyes on the prize. Neon's one big... We are one step away from Crixus' legacy.
Gemiyi vermedi yavşaklar. Yine Neon'a gidiyoruz ya. Neon'a gitmedik, bilgi vermeye geldik buraya.
We hunt piracy all across the galaxy.
Bir bok avladığınız roket benim peşimde.
Excuse me. Word is you had to steal classified tech from the station.
Pardon.
It seems you had quite the eventful mission on your hands. You still have the Crimson Fleet's trust, and But you did so with an abundance of stealth.
Starting a firefight on SY-920 would...
Excuse me, sir. I hate to interrupt, but...
Yes, of course, Lieutenant. Please give me your report. Then it's just a matter of time before she reverses. So what does Delgado have you doing next? The conduction?
That's... brilliant, but... Sorry, sir. The conduction grid is how Neon generates its power. It would take a hell of an engineer to modify.
That's the case. Inform our contacts on Neon that are up.
Absolutely, sir.
And before you depart, I wanted you to know that your efforts, they're finally beginning to believe that we can take down the Crimson Fleet. Of course I am, but it's long over. All right, I suppose I'll be looking forward to your next.
Early reports say your mission on the Siren was...
Bitmiyor görev, bitmiyor.
Have my attention.
Şöyle yapalım. Evet arkadaşlar, bir sonraki bölüm kaldığımız yerden devam edeceğiz. Videoyu beğenmeyi, kanala abone olmayı ve bildirim çanını açmayı unutmayın. Bir sonraki bölümde görüşürüz. Bay bay.